Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to be looking at our rhythm symbols and we're going to be writing our own rhythm phrases. So I know those are a lot of symbols on one sheet, but luckily you're only going to be looking at 3 of them. We're looking at quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes. You can ignore the single eighth note. We're going to have them barred together. I'm going to show you how to draw those notes, so please grab a pencil and some paper so you can follow along with me. Pause the video and go do that now. Welcome back. So the first note we're going to draw is the quarter note. You draw one circle, you fill it in, and then you add a line. The line is called a stem. Okay, so it should look like that. Then we're going to draw 2 eighth notes. So you're going to draw one circle first. Let me focus in a little bit more. Yep, one circle, fill that in. Another circle not too far next to it. Fill that in, and then you're going to draw 2 stems and draw a bar line over it. So that you have your 2 eighth notes. Next, we're going to do our 16th notes. I'm just doing 4 little dots next to each other, adding 4 little stems, and then I'm going to draw one long line to connect all 4, and then another line on top of it. You need to have the double line, otherwise it doesn't make it 16th notes. Okay, so the first one's a quarter note. The second 2 together are eighth notes. And then the last symbol are 4 16th notes. Now, even though those look very different, they're each equal to 1 beat. So the quarter note is 1 beat. When you have 2 eighth notes together like that, it's 1 beat. And when you have 4 16th notes together like that, it's 1 beat. Okay? So now let's get on to our activity. As you can see, I have 4/4 written to the left and 4 spaces. 4 at the top means there are 4 beats per measure. Now, since each of our rhythm symbols that I showed you equal 1 beat each, you're going to put one of those symbols on each blank. You need 4 total because it's in 4/4. This is my example for you to look at. Okay, now it's your turn. You're going to copy exactly what I wrote onto your piece of paper. 4/4, and then next to it, 4 blanks. Make them big enough so you have room to draw. And then you're going to do that again underneath it, so leave room for a second line. Here's my example. You don't have to put your notes in exactly this order. In fact, I hope you don't, because I want to see what kind of creative rhythms you come up with. But make sure that you put one symbol on each line like I did. When you're done, you're going to turn it in on Google Classroom.